Let's go. Upper. Enter. Right. What's your problem now? I'll change it in the morning. I'll change it in the morning. Stop. Stop. Okay? I'm actually tired, Ifel. Like for real. I'll change it in the morning. And you're not covering your sand well. You're not. Look. See. You simply pee on top of the sand and you're not covering. Why? Do you see that? Ifel? Ifel? Stop. I don't want to play. You should learn to cover your own pee. I'm actually really tired today. No, I don't want to play. Have your balls. Play. So, welcome back to DOREEN'S African Experiences. I was having a conversation with my cat and he seems to not stop talking. What? Yeah, he complains even when he's grooming his own nails. Ifel, come. Come, baby. Come. 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 He's a good boy. Good boy. There you go. Okay, enough complaining. Okay. So, no, don't touch my stuff. Did you just gasp for me? Why would you do that? Ugh. Okay, so family, I'm here. I decided to take a break, a much needed break a while ago this is the second week, so hopefully by the weekend I should be re-energized and I should be back to shooting some content. It's not just about re-energizing. I have new bosses at my job, so I have to work. My hours of working have gone up. My workload has increased. Same pay, no pay increments whatsoever. So, but what can you do? But nonetheless, I'm working on certain things to improve on my life. I think last year in September, I got diagnosed with fibroids. My fibroids are not too grown, but they're also not too young. They are affecting me health-wise in many aspects. So 2 days ago, I really wasn't feeling well. So I decided to go to a hospital where they have one of these procedures called embolization. It's for fibroids. In Uganda, it's a very new procedure. But since I've never really given birth, I don't want to be cut open. What's up? I'm not playing football with you. Kick your own balls. So I decided to go again. Now, I had seen multiple doctors, but I hadn't actually seen a specialist. So I saw a specialist, and the specialist quoted me a huge amount of money for my surgery, which I don't have to have it now. But obviously, if my fibroids keep growing, eventually they are going to close up my uterus, I think. Yeah. I mean, I do not have 12 to 15 million right now to do a surgery. That's how much the entire thing would cost me in Uganda. Of which, if I opted to go to Kenya, it would even be more expensive, yet it is same expertise of people. Anyway, I'll be fine. So what I do, because my normal job is taking up a lot of my time and it's already exerting a lot of pressure and stress onto my life and my health. The things I can control, I do them when I can. Things like shooting content. I shoot when I can. When I feel mentally there to shoot, I shoot. Yeah. About my procedure, the surgery, the embolization, I think I will have to wait a little bit longer. I'm going to start a business. I told you a while back that I'm shipping some bags, some female handbags and stuff. So it's going to be purely an online business because honestly speaking, that's a lot of money. What's your problem? Come. Ifo. Come. Come, baby. Come. What's wrong? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's wrong with your finger? What's wrong with your hand? Sorry. It's getting very dark. So, I'm planning on whatever profits I'm able to make from my bags. I'll just use that money. Ifil, no. I'm going to give you, okay? I'll give you. Whatever profits I'll make from my bags, I will use those to, hopefully if I can raise enough money by the end of the year. It's my own business, so hopefully I'll get enough people to support me and I make some sales. So I'll use those profits at the end of the year to do my surgery. I had certain plans, but now I'm not sure. I'm not so sure about them because everything seems to be moving too fast. Nothing is going the way I want. Not according to plans anyway. I hope. Because the thing about a disease that is not physically visible, a disease that is internal, when you look fine, what's your problem, man? When you look fine, you assume you're fine just because you look fine. And then as time goes on, you realize that you're not fine because even if the disease is internal, eventually there are physical signs because there are certain physical signs I have, So I've been hydrating a lot. It has helped my system, but today, because I have so much stress going on from my job, I think I am not able to health-wise, maintain certain procedures are put in place to improve my health. I'm not complaining. I know better not to complain. So I'm under new management, and one thing I know or hope for is that new management will improve, especially in the payments area, salary payments and all that. This world is so funny. This world is so funny. Anyway, I'm done talking about myself. Let me talk about something else. You see, in life, not everyone has the gift to see ahead. When I say see ahead, it's spiritually, it's what we call the third eye. As you all know, we're all born with two eyes, and then we have a third eye. It's more of a spiritual eye. I am going to leave this cat here. I'm going to go outside of my house and go to somewhere else. I am not going to be next to a complaining cat. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. You have food, you have water. What else do you need from me? There is a lot of things. Have you ever been around someone? And when you're around someone, not everyone has this gift. It's a very, very unique gift. But some people have, I think it's they have the ability to decipher. I don't know, there is a word for it. I don't know why I can't remember the word. It's like when you're able to see things for what they really are, when everybody else doesn't see what you see. It's intuition. At the same time, it's not. What? Oh, I am suffering. The cat won't stop talking. What is he saying? I have a very important topic to discuss right now. I cannot afford to have you take all my attention. I'm serious. I'm adding food in your bowl, and promise me you are going to not scream again. Come, I add you more food. You literally have a bowl full of food. It's like you just want me to keep feeding you. There you go. You don't want that? I'm going to be paid. And when I'm paid, you get nicer food. That's all I can afford now. Eat. You'll be fine. What? Ifel, that's what I can afford. Leave me alone. Fine, I'll get you some sausages later. I will get for you. Jesus, the cat. Come, I gave you some water. There you go. Is that what you wanted? No, that's not what you wanted. So, I think in order to have better lighting, I'll just stand right under this light. And then I'm going to work on buying a ring light, I think. I think they're now cheaper since people have outgrown them. I need to buy a ring light. My house has very low lighting, and I can't seem to make proper videos at night. Okay, I'm just going to leave this house. I'm tired of listening to a cat complain non-stop. Honestly, if I had more to give you, I would give you. I love you more than anything in this world, but I will not stand to be stressed by you. Stay. Don't follow me. Yeah, let me stand on my balcony. There's still some daylight, I think. Okay, now let's stop. So, Not every single person in this world has the third eye. Trust me. The third eye, um, how do I put this? Oh, what's that? The third eye is like you meeting someone for the very first time and immediately have that feeling that you cannot trust this person. You don't even know the person, or have this feeling that you really don't want to see this person again. You know, talking to someone for the first time and you know for sure, I I love this person, I want to be around this person. The truth is what people won't tell you. There are certain things in life that are beyond us. There are certain things that are way beyond us. Why in the world is my camera? Okay, I understand that I need to fix this, but dang, it's like being punched in the gut. What's wrong with my life? I can't even get one single life together. Let me just go and sit back on my bed. Please stop making noise. It fell. Stop. No, don't go out. It's too late. I'm serious, man. I don't understand why you cry too much. Are you talking? Are you trying to say something? Follow me everywhere, literally. Wait. Shit. My bathroom has better lighting than the rest of my house. Oh. The only thing I don't want, why I don't like being in my bathroom for, to go to the toilet to see if it can drink out of the toilet. And every minute I try to scream at him as soon as I see him jumping onto the toilet. So even when I'm away, I lock the bathroom. This cat has no chill. I think I'm just going to do my life from here. Yeah. This seems to be a logical. Perfect. Come, I didn't think about this. Yeah, this is good for. Oh, I'll be doing my lives from here. Though in the toilet, the voice is hollow. It sounds like I'm in a tunnel. I don't know if that's the same way you hear me. Do you hear like I'm in a tunnel? Nonetheless, right? So let me tell you guys, in my entire, every single time I've met somebody that I don't like, I don't continue associating with that person. There are two types of people you have to avoid. There are two types of people you have to avoid by all means in your life. The first type of people is the people that are always, always smiling. There is a smiling that is genuine, but the people that act like everybody is their friend, especially if you're in a community setting. Forget this thing of someone is happy with random people, but someone who is in a community setting knowing, especially when you've known or you heard that this person does not like so and so, but when they're in front of that person, they smile with them, they act like they like this person. Stay away from people like that. Stay away. Because people like that are two-faced. Those are people we call two-faced. Two-faced people cannot be trusted. because they have no loyalty whatsoever. And people like that, they want to always act like they're so nice. In truth, they're really not nice. They're just, most of them are just people pleasers, and they cannot stand to have an opinion or stand on their own. So they always want to fall anywhere and everywhere. Remember, a friend to everyone is a friend to none. I'm not saying create enemies. I'm just saying be wary of people who are always happy with every single person, like for real. Especially if you know these people firsthand and you know for sure this person don't like somebody, but they are acting happy and smiling around this person, don't trust that person. Stay away. Stay away from that person, because people like that are capable of the worst atrocities. They are capable of doing so many things. It means in the process of people pleasing, this person can easily be bought, can be bribed, can be blackmailed, because they have no opinions of their own. So in avoiding people like this, that's one way to see far ahead in your life. Because half the time you've had stories of people, right? You've had stories of people who you will warn about somebody. I could come and say, stay away from Doreen with proof and evidence. Doreen is this, and that, right? But then this person heed your warning, especially if you have proof, because there is people who just want you to dislike people just because they dislike them. You have to be mature enough to discern that. But when you realize that there are people who are genuinely not good people, because you're not the mother of everyone, so you didn't raise people. I mean, for crying out loud, even your own siblings that you share the breast with can betray you. How about strangers you've just met? Learn to know what type of information to feed what type of people. Not everyone deserves to know certain things about your life. Just like failing, when you are failing in life, not everyone needs to know you're failing. Trust me. Not everyone needs to know your problems. Not everyone needs to know what's happening in your life, because not everyone is going to be to feel or be compelled to help, to support you, because half the time the people that we tell our business, some of these people are out to get us. The truth is, if you have friends who are two-faced, every time you tell them your problems, they are going to be happy. This is how you know that you have a two-faced friend. These are people who are always interested in knowing your problems. When they know your problems, they act as if they care, but they really don't care. And then these are the same people. Hi, Afrik. How are you? These are the same people, right, who will go above and beyond to make sure that you fail secretly. Like for real, I don't know if you've ever been around people who really want you to fail. People who want you to fail don't have any difference physically from the people who want you to win. The difference is consistency. It's in the actions. It's not in the words. Actions are everything. Words don't mean shit. Those two-faced friends of yours will still be consulting and talking to people who have done the most to you. And they'll give excuses. That person has never done anything to me. But you know, or you've seen what this person has actually done to your friend. Yet you continue. What do you think these people talk about? What? You're back to disturb me. Jesus Christ. I wanted a cat so that I didn't feel like I was alone. Truly, I don't feel like I'm alone. Sometimes I miss it. What I'm saying is, when you have friends I know some of you act like as if the only things you talk about with your friends is business, opportunities, and what. There are times, depending on the setting and the mood, there are times you are going to talk about other people. This is natural. You will talk about other people. And who do you think this enemy of your friend is going to talk about or is going to ask about? That information you don't want to get out, your closest friends are taking it out. And these are the two-faced people. That's the thing. If you feel like you can't be friends with someone, don't be friends with them. Don't. And if you feel like somebody cannot stop being a friend to someone who has hurt you, leave that friendship. Let them be with that person. Don't pretend like it's okay for someone to be friends with you and at the same time being with someone who does not like you or who has proven several times that they hate you and they'll do anything to harm you. A friend of your enemy is actually your enemy, not your friend, just because you've known this person a long time. Nah. So that's the first type of people you should avoid. Two-faced people. Two-faced people are always happy with everything. They'll tell you what you want to hear. They will give you fake compliments. They'll lie to your face with a smile. Yeah. Sometimes it's okay to have friends who don't tell you what you want to hear all the time. But also those are very dangerous because some of them are actually just truly jealous of you. And they're intimidated by you. So they want to be like you. Jabaleko shek muganda. Ndabye nebinuma naye nja kuona. Nja kubisalira amagezi mpola mpola. So guys, all I'm saying, understand, it is okay to be alone. By the way, let me give you an example. I have so many friends, but most of my friends are not like physical people. I don't meet with them. I don't bring them to my house. I don't go to their house. Stop being overly excited. Stop trying to make sure that every friend you have knows everything about you. They're always in your space. It's okay. It's okay for you to go and spend a whole weekend by yourself or go somewhere else by yourself, hang with strangers and leave them there. Because the truth is we are living in a world with people who don't know what they want from you. There are people who ask them truly, why don't you like that person? They don't even have a good enough reason, but all they know is that they don't like you. I swear to God. And they'll do anything to harm you. For real. I never knew. But you know how we wake up and pray before we go to sleep, we pray. And you ask God, please make a way for me, clear my path, uplift me, enable me to succeed. Those kinds of prayers. There are people who go before they go to sleep and their prayer is, God. They justify why they want you to be hurt. I pray that this person dies. I pray that so and so, and they are angry. They have so much anger and resentment towards you. Yet physically they are smiling at you. They are laughing with you. But the prayers they are silently saying towards you, my goodness, are evil. Like some people are really bad. So kakati sheke ngende nywe eddagala kisebo anti munange oli musawo wa kuno ngende nywe eddagala kisebo erya fibroids lyomanyi kubanga lyonna ndinywedde mbulirayo ekika ky'eddagala wekyolowooza kye sinnanywa si mu bubi naye some of you bannaye mukisussa nze gwolaba I work in the medical world, certified. By the time I tell you, and not just that, I'm a very, very big believer in our traditional ways of healing, herbs, all this. Normally, for a lot of things in my life, before I opt for taking tablets for anything, I first see what plant can I actually get quickly that can heal this, that can do this for me, that can do this for me. So by the time, clearly, Sheikh Muganda, you've not been watching me. Because when I first got diagnosed in September, I remember telling people, here, I don't want surgery, I don't want anything, I don't want anyone cutting me, what, I don't want that. I'm just going to take my herbs and I'll be fine. Which month is this? This is March. This is March, right? So you're telling me from September to March, I've been taking herbs, I've spent a lot of money on different plants, different this and that. Maybe there are some things herbs will treat, but not everything. Trust me, not everything. There is a reason why herbs are not the only way to cure everything. Because nothing is guaranteed when it comes to health. Okay? So, I know what I have to do. Sheikh Muganda, Chamanyi, by the time you finished typing this message, let me translate back. Banzulamu nti nina fibroids mu mwezi gw'omwenda omwaka oguwedde. Nze omu ku bantu abakyasinze okwagala ennyo eddagala egganda lino ery'okunywa miti biki. Era ne njogera ku live zange ez'enjawulo nti nze sijja kugenda kunnongoosa kwenywera ki bikoola byange. Ne nnoonya ebikoola by'enjawulo simanya sengaani jjajjaani wolololo anybody. I've paid big money. I've paid money. Since September to what? Since September to March, the only difference that has been reflected in my health in these fibroids is at 0.8 centimeters, sorry, inches. You know what that means? You know how much money I've spent since September to now on fibroids? Do you? So, Bagai, sometimes understand that by the time we've done everything, we've tried. I don't entertain visitors. I don't entertain guests. I know very many of you, even physically, you try, you know, can we meet? Can I ask? I have my reasons. I have very good reasons. So, I've not closed my door. Mosquitoes. Anyway, the embolization thing. There is a simpler mechanism to my problems, which is getting pregnant and conceiving. But I don't want to have children just because I didn't want to die. Maya was curing this now. Because the beauty about my fibroids is that they are not located inside my uterus. They are located outside my uterus. So, that is a good thing. Which means I can conceive, but obviously it won't be easy for me. I think I might have to do certain things first before I can actually get pregnant. And if or once I'm pregnant, the pregnancy will cut off circulation of blood to the fibroids and they will have a natural death. They will have a natural death. So, as we discuss this natural death, I don't want to have kids right now. I don't even want to have kids, honestly speaking. It has nothing to do with anyone. I have to do certain things. And once I've done those certain things, I can reconsider and see how I feel about having kids. Honestly. But yeah, a guy, you come up, come, Ifo, come. Uganda is so hot these days, even my cat feels hot. It no longer goes to its bed, it just sleeps on the tiles to cool off. Sometimes I wonder if I should just shower him. Let's go back to our topic of how to see far. If at any point you meet someone Manange, thank you. But I'll be fine. I'm managing my symptoms and I learned to take breaks between life. When I feel overwhelmed, I take a break. When I feel I need to recharge, I recharge however way I feel I can. Because the one thing no one is going to tell you, let me tell you, there are about 7 steps of death. Hey, 7 steps of death. What happens when you die? I've talked about this. When you die, the first thing that will happen, the very, very first thing, is you will be replaced at your job. No cap, you'll be replaced. Actually, the moment you fall sick and they hear that you have an illness that can't be, let me give you an example. Today we had a meeting from the Ministry of Health and the CDC head office people at my hospital. I'm not supposed to tell you what is happening in the health world, but I'm just going to use this to give you an example. Part of our hospital, we have two people who got sick last year. One of them has bambisheke muganda tekijja kusoboka. Naye, thank you for the offer and the care. I appreciate it, but like I said, I do not meet people. I'm just an internet person. I don't exist. I actually don't. By the time I meet you, honestly, I have to have known you for years. Even then, I don't meet people. I don't. Even for my physical projects, I usually just send my team first. Then after, I come. After conviction, like if I'm convinced enough, I'll come. Let me tell you why the various steps of death. So at my work, these two people, one of them got a brain tumor. She got her surgery, it was successful. But obviously with something like a brain tumor, you can't exactly report back to work there and then. I believe she has been gone for close to 8 months, if I'm not mistaken. But all these 8 months have been paid. They're paying her. Now, obviously, work has to go on. The facility is overwhelmed and they need support. But do you know what will happen if she's unable to return for a year? 1 year, because it's 8 months or 9 months now. If she's unable to return to work for a year, she will be replaced. She will be. No jokes. Even 8 months have gone too far. Now that's just for me because it's a government facility. Now talk about private hospitals. You think a hospital has the capacity to wait for anybody for 8 months? I've gone far. Let me leave hospitals alone. Let me go to regular companies where you work, right? Look at your work. Every time, everyone is entitled to leave, right? And when you get leave, usually it's 1 month or 2 months, right? Or 3 months to 4 months if you've gone to deliver. So imagine you working and you have a workmate in your office, same office, you do the same stuff. You're all hired under the same flag. And your workmate goes for leave of 4 months, which means you have to take on, there is a reason. I'm not lonely. Who is telling you people that I'm lonely? Never, Mochichi. Leave me alone, I'm not lonely. I have my cat, I have friends. I actually have a lot of friends. Me being in my house alone doesn't mean I'm lonely. You misunderstand me. I'm still giving you narratives, right? The reality of life. Imagine you're in that house of yours, right? In that workplace of yours. You were hired 2 people to do 1 job. There is a reason they hired 2 people. It's not that they had money to throw around. No. Most of these companies will try to underhire as much as possible because they cannot afford to take on as many workers. No company can. They feel like if the people available can do all the work, then it will save them expenses. Because when you hire someone, you have to pay them a salary, you have to give them insurance, gratuity, you have to give them a lot of things. So obviously, when that is eliminated, it's saving on their side. Katigwe, you've gone for leave or for sickness leave or something, 8 months. And the person you left to assist in your position is doing your job for that long while you still get paid. You think this person is going to be happy? Obviously, midway doing this for you, right? Midway doing this for you, they are going to complain and threaten to either quit or something. And your boss cannot afford to lose both the employees. Then they will officially fire you with maybe some, I don't know, they will compensate you a little bit here and there just to get rid of you. And then they will hire somebody else. You've not even died. You're just sick. You're just sick. Now, let's say you died, right? So if you died today, honestly speaking, know this, and if you know this, you will have peace. Your bosses always have people, potential people who can replace you at all times. They know people. They even have applications they are sitting on of people that can replace you at any time. At any time. Your workmates are working with you every day, but they know people who can do your job. And they are willing to go above you to convince your boss that they know someone who can do your job better than you. Stop eating my hair. If you'll leave me alone. All I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is real life. Some of you don't want to hear reality, right? And I'll drive my point home. Just be patient with me. If you died today, you will be replaced. Or as you work, you're already replaced. Mentally, you are replaced at your job. You just don't know it yet. You don't. Your work, the reason your job is always having you report on your performance, appraising you what, they are not looking for a reason to keep you. They are looking for a reason to either push you to do your best or to replace you. If they wanted you on that job, give me an example of a business owner who appraises themselves. Give me. Do you know what an appraisal is? There is no business owner that appraises themselves. They will simply audit themselves where need be. But when someone is constantly appraising you, constantly having you report on your performance, they are either trying to push you to do your best or trying to get rid of you or find reasons to get rid of you so they can replace you with someone they have in their head, someone they know, someone they have an idea can do your job better. If you're at a job and you get appraised once a year, it means those people actually need you there because they feel like your performance does not need to be questioned so much. But if your bosses are constantly having you report, appraise you every 3 months or so, they don't need you. They can do without you. So as you go to these jobs, don't do anything that is going to medically affect you. Because if something happens to you, that job is not going to take care of your family. That job is not going to take care of your children, is not going to take care of you when you're lying half dead in a hospital. This is what I said in my new channel. My new channel is called To Life. I have the links up in my description. I told people, it sounds selfish and irradical, but it's the right thing to do. When you go to work, do not do more than you're paid to do. It sounds crazy, but don't do more than you're paid to do. Because when you are not there, the company will still go on. When you fall sick, the company will go on. When you die, the company will go on without you. So prioritize yourself above all. Prioritize your health, yourself. As I tell you this, I know what I'm saying because I'm not doing exactly what I advise, right? But I have plans, contingency plans that are in motion. Because once my contingency plans hit what I want, bitch, you know? Anyway, we'll come back to this, circle back. We have so many things. We're just all over the place. So the first type of people that you have to avoid are people who are two-faced, always and trying so hard to be liked by everyone, because nobody is liked by everyone. Secondly, the other type of people that you, if avoiding them, or rather if you avoid them, you will be in position to see ahead. You see far beyond. The second type of people, I forget the people that you have already in your life. What about the people you meet? Let me tell you something. Intuition is a very good thing. The third eye is something that is rarely acknowledged, but it's very important to grow and acknowledge. When you meet someone and their energy is screaming, right? My heart is fine. My heart is not lonely. You people, you don't know me. You really don't know me. And that's the thing. I come to my YouTube channel and I tell my YouTube family everything, but at the same time, I'm not telling them anything. That's the thing that buffers with me. It's like I have issues opening up to anybody, but I open up to a certain percentage just to heal, to feel better, or to feel like I've talked to somebody. The second type of people you should avoid are people that you go to meet and your body, you feel like your skin is crawling. You feel like, in my language, we say, ngemviri zikuvudde ku mutwe, like obwayawo ku mubiri busituse enviri ne zikuva ku mutwe. If you ever meet somebody who makes your skin crawl, don't go near that person. Don't do business with them. Don't even tolerate them. Don't listen to them, because half the time people like that, they are so convincing, they'll find ways of luring you into their lives. And once you have someone like that, I call them snakes. People like that never leave. They're like a disease, some kind of disease that is there with you for life. They never leave. You can't get rid of them. Like a pure disease. And yet all they do in your life is mess it up. And half of these things, you will see them later. In the beginning, you will make excuses for people like that. But when you surround yourself with people whose energy is so bad, it makes your skin crawl, you will know You will know why your skin crawled in the first place. You will know, you know. Secondly, learn to read between the lines. Learn to read people. Learn to look at people, read them. See what has not been said but is implied. Let me give you an example. If I told you I like you, right? And I stopped there, would you believe me that I like you? Now, today I tell you I like you, right? After 2-3 days, I tell you I like you very much. Compare and find out, why did I say I like you last time and it's just like, and this time I said I like you very much. There is people who will only appreciate you. They are not job issues. Anyway, let me proceed. This guy keeps taking me off course. There are people who will only like you for what you actually do or give them. They really don't like you. They don't. They don't. But you see me, I stopped worrying about people like that, because at the end of the day, we all get to succeed through somebody, somehow. Nobody is an island. It takes a lot of support here and there, even the smallest things. Because, for example, there is a lady who makes for me lunch at work. Sometimes I don't think she understands how much she implements in my life. She doesn't know. You see, it takes a lot of things. It takes a lot of things, right? It takes a lot of things for you to succeed. It could be as small as the two, 3 viewers that watch your channel every day. But they don't even understand how much impact they are doing to your channel or to your life. It could be somebody that you bypass in the morning that says, "Hi, how are you?" And they don't know how much of an impact they've actually done to you. So you can never say that I made it on my own. You didn't make it on your own. You didn't. Nobody makes it on their own. We all go through other people. You know, there are people out there who sit in big offices before big people and mention our names and say, "I know somebody," because sometimes I have people calling me and they say, "Someone recommended you. You can help." And I try to listen, and if I can help, I help. Because these are people who are the reason why you've succeeded. I cannot wake up in the morning and I have 1 million subscribers on Doreen's African Experiences and I say, I made it on my own. You can never make it on your own. Never. Because if these people didn't watch your channel, they didn't share your channel, they didn't like your videos, you can't make it, you know. If the lady at work doesn't give me lunch, maybe my cat is sick or something, I cannot have a good day. Because one, if my cat is sick, I cannot think straight. Maybe if I have a problem with my channel, I can't think straight. If I've not eaten, I can't think straight. All these are small things that have nothing to do with my job, but affect my job, affect my production, you know. So it's a group effort. It's a group effort. Ate gomsezi wa msanze wabanange. You realize that Africa has cannibals, But cannibals in Africa are not, even the Western world has cannibals, by the way. But this is the thing that's so funny about the Western world, Europe. Everything we call so bad here, they have modernized it. They have made it look so cool. They even make movies and make them look so cool, you know? And the same people watching African movies and saying they are so local because there are night dancers in there are watching TV shows like Hannibal and like, oh my God, look at him. They're watching TV shows with people like TV shows like Vampire Diaries, blood sucking creatures. And they are so excited about this and they think they're so cool. I help me understand why everything that is in Africa is really bad. Like everyone makes it seem so bad, like it's such a big deal, so bad, so evil, like oh my God. There is a girl, a Ugandan girl. She calls herself a doctor of some sort. I watch her videos and my skin crawls. I don't even watch her videos. But you see TikTok, when you're scrolling through, you can come across a video you're not even looking for. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never been so repulsed by somebody. I've never felt more disgusted and disturbed by somebody like I get disturbed watching any of this girl's content when I come across it. The number of likes she has, I wonder, is this where we are going? I think she calls herself Dr. Halima or some shit. She's not a doctor. This girl preaches about bleaching. Now she's making videos telling people who have black babies that the black babies are so ugly and they need to be bleached. You guys, what the fuck? We are having women in Africa who are bleaching babies even before they are born, who are bleaching babies right after they are born. Do you understand the problems we have in Africa? This woman puts up pictures Banange, this man is serious. I'm not single. I'm not searching. I'm not married. I'm neither. I just want to be left alone. Guys, we have a woman on TikTok. I've tried. We need to ban people like this from life and existence. She is not just calling upon the black people to bleach. She is calling upon these black women to bleach their children. Not just these regular children of maybe 10 to 20, what. Newborns and children who are still in the womb. She is marketing bleaching tablets, bleaching creams that she claims will specifically bleach children. Wow. Wow. Do we hate being black so much to that extent that we don't care what kind of effects these drugs are going to have on the unborn children that we are carrying? What is wrong with being black? I don't understand. I've been black my entire life. I don't see problems with me being black. I understand people in the Western world are affected so much by some white communities. But you guys, we are in Africa, and the majority of people you're going to see on the street are your color. Why do we hate ourselves so much? I mean, I can blame post-colonial effects, we still have continuing colonialism because we are still being colonized. But bleaching a baby, there is another video on TikTok. A man praised his wife, right? And he said, do you see that dark lady there? She's my wife, my beautiful dark wife. And the comments under that video are so scary. They are so scary. The comment, the video, this man, whatever speech he made was not a bad speech. It's okay to call your wife dark chocolate or anything. But for people to go under that video and state that Black people are ugly and that's why they have to talk about their skin. That's why they have to do this. That's why they do this. That's why this. You cannot say all those words to introduce your brown wife. And in my head, I'm like, wow, blown. Blown. There are so many problems with bleaching here. So many women. I see women of 30, 31 looking 40. But nobody's talking about that. Nobody. I see them having problems in hospitals. You know, they've bleached their entire skin off. So whatever they have left is too soft, too smooth. It's even hard to piece together. No one is talking about that. I see them being affected by everything to the smallest fly. If a fly fell on my face, I would be perfectly fine. I don't have to worry about anything turning anything, you know. Nigga, we're living in Africa. We are Africans. There are some things that are not for us. We have so many problems here. I know we have political problems, but we have problems that are actually killing us even before the politics kill us. Before the economy kills us, we actually have problems wiping us out. What is so wrong? I see people, because I follow countless people on different social medias, I see people who give birth to their chocolate babies, their black babies. They can't even post them with emojis in their faces to hide them, to shield them from the cruel people. By the way, the people who are abusing black people the most, as I speak, are not even white people. They are black people themselves. You know how back in the day, it is the whites that had, you know, all this whole colorism thing. There is so much colorism in Africa, my goodness, to a point of if you are not fairly colored, they will tell you that you are not even supposed to get certain things in life because you were not fairly colored or you're not brown enough. By your own people who are previously black but turned yellow or whatever they've turned. This is why I love Rwanda. Rwanda has tackled this problem, by the way. I don't know if it's still ongoing. I don't know. But in Rwanda, they have banned all bleaching creams of any sort. I think it happened last year or the year before. You know? Because the kind of pressure, a lot of girls are even bleaching now because of the pressure. The pressure is too much. If you don't have enough self-esteem, of which you cannot guarantee that everyone has self-esteem. The amount of body so-called local celebrities in this country who will stand on national television to body shame people. And it is normal. You're too fat. You're fat. You don't deserve this. I wouldn't call that the end. For me, I call it people. By the way, that's the thing. I think the white man discovered that they don't have to come and continue colonizing us. They just have to create certain things and set them strong. and they wait for us to burn ourselves to the ground. In this heat here that has been literally going on everywhere, you don't want to be next to someone who bleached, because those oils or whatever they use affects their glands, their sweat glands or anything. The way they smell is it's appalling. It's appalling. It is scary. It's close to burning plastic. And this is not even a dig at them. It's just the truth. Some people have gone ahead to inject chemicals into their blood systems in order to bleach every part of their body from the inside out. And then when you wake up in the morning and you hear countries like Uganda reporting high levels of cancer, skin cancer, what cancer, then you start saying, what is happening to us? Oh my God, nigga, what? That's why I don't want to have too many friends. I don't, because you'll be the black person in a group of brown people and they'll start bullying you. They even they have nicknames, what? But me, I don't care. Me, I know I'm very beautiful the way I was born, and I'm perfectly fine the way I am. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to change my skin. I don't need any of that shit. I'll first change my friends before I have to change my skin. It's too much. When people have started now attempting to bleach babies, but now that's where I draw the line. Why would you bleach a baby? And she was like, when you're brown, you're walking around with that black baby of yours. Everyone will know that you bleached. Nigga, you bleached, own that shit. Why are you trying to pretend like you're born brown when everyone in your family is black as fucking charcoal? And you think you're the only albino existing in this family of yours? What type of nyokery is this? Let me go and hang out with my cat. He has issues. Detachment issues. Come. I've spent too much time here. I should hopefully resume shooting over the weekend. I feel better mentally. I feel better. I decided to relax, let things go, and just do what I can when I can. But please, some of those of you who have children, tell that child she's very beautiful. Tell that black girl, the black daughter you have, the black son you have, he's very handsome. The girl, she's very beautiful, Tell her she has very beautiful hair, A lot of girls are going bald, by the way. They are bald here, here, here. Their foreheads are starting from the middle of the head. Yeah? Too many wigs, the glue has torn into their scalp. I don't know. Awula Sheikh Muganda. Engalabi z'abantu tezikola. Abantu abamu just beetaaga kujjukiza. Abantu beetaaga kujjukiza. Abantu beetaaga kugamba. Omwana oyo bw'ava obuto nga yekkiririzaamu alina ebintu by'atasobola kukola. Because for us, when I grew up, there were people around me who had bleached, grown-ups, But I knew the importance of not bleaching, especially after seeing what happened to them when they got older. Take care of your children. Teach them the beauty of who they are now. Don't let these children be told that they are ugly. Because I don't even think some of these problems are starting at home. Some of these problems are starting from strangers and society. The internet they watch, the TV they watch, all this stuff. Annaye, Sheikh Muganda ebyokunjagala wandibivuddeko. Tekijja kusoboka. Nze sinoonya ate saagala. Right now I'm just looking kwekulaakulanya kyokka. Njagala kukola bintu byange, you know. So nziremu nkyuseemuuko obulamu bwange buddewo nga bwe bwali. Ate ndyoke ndabe ebintu ebyo bwe biri. Katonda bw'anaaba ampadde obulamu, nga nziramu tunulira ensonga ezo. Naye kati ssaawa zino si bye ndiko nze. Noonya ssente kati, noonya ssente. Noonya ssente, ntematema makubo ga kumpa ssente, kufuna ka ssente. Nange mbeeko bulungi, nziremu mbeere bulungi nga we nalinga. Ntereza amakubo gange aga ssente. Ndekeraawo okukolera abantu bannakyemalira. Ndekeraawo okubonaabona olw'abantu. Kiwulira? Kati saa zino nze ntereza bulamu bwange. Amazima gali nti nze sinoonya mukwano kati si bye ndiko ebyo. Ndi mu nsi yange, kankola byange nze. Tojja kunsobola. Okujjako oba oli kapa, ojja kujja, naye oba toli kapa. Ati wane wange njagalawo bukapa bwokka. You guys, I got to go. Let me go. I entertain my cat for me, I'm fine. By the way, that's the thing about me. I've survived so many things in this world to just die now. By the way, me, I know for sure my destiny has to be great. Because truth is, what is the point of God helping me survive all the things I've survived just to kill me? Nah. I've not fully served my purpose in life. I know for sure. Because I've had a wild life, man. Wild experiences. So I know I still have a higher purpose to serve. So I know I'm still living for some good years. So me, I'm always fine. I'm always fine. I'm also one of those people. I made peace with death a long time ago. Because death is for all of us. So, I'm good. I'm actually good. I'm pretty good. Let me go and I fix other people's problems because I have problems in my inbox waiting for me. Let me go and listen to these people, see what they have to say. This world is not easy. And the world is so funny. You'll be there mistreating someone and then you meet that person in a position where they are the only person that can fix you up. Have a good night. It's night in my country. These days I sleep early. I will not think about it, Sheikh Muganda. I don't want to lie. Me, by the way, I don't lie. I don't have energy to lie. And my brain has no time to remember lies. Because when you lie, you have to remember every lie you tell. I really don't have the energy. So, no. Yeah, it won't happen. So, bye. Thank you for watching DOREEN'S African Experiences, everyone. I appreciate you. And I love you all equally.